All right, y'all. I am here for a not a daily. I almost said a daily reading. No, I just did that. That's why I said that. I'm here for a reading. Today is Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to those who are a mother figure, someone stepping in to be a mother for whatever reason. Happy Mother's Day. Continue protecting and loving and cherishing the babies. Okay. So let's get started. Let's see what's going down. What's going down in the underground. All right. Now, mind you, my kids, they are watching TV and they didn't want to close my door when I asked them to. So if you hear loud noise or fighting, it's most likely them. All right. What can you do? You know? All right, team. What do we have for the collective? We're doing a full reading on them. So what do we want to let them know, inform them, advise them on? Okay. Collective. All right, so far, we have Angel of Love, and then we have the Thinking Woman. All right, so someone's not thinking with their head anymore. They're thinking about heart. Okay, so I'm having, there's a feminine energy that is no longer thinking with their head anymore. All right, they have allowed themselves to accept love. I'm seeing a baby. Okay, I don't know, it's because I've seen a lot of babies today. That could mean something. Okay, I just got a confirmation that if this is specific, so this may not be you at the moment. Okay, and of course, throughout the reading, if you don't resonate with anything, then that's fine. And if you're not feeling this energy, that's perfectly fine too. You can go somewhere else. I am not offended. Okay, to each their own. But if you're tuning in with this and you're resonating, then cool. Okay. Now, right now, I have this vision of somebody who just needs to accept a pregnancy. It's like they've been, the daily energy read, we had worrying in the reverse. Well, anxiety in the reverse. And pretty much that's worry. And so it just showed me, my team just showed me that card. And I'm guessing somebody was pregnant and didn't know what they were going to do. And so they had to dig deep inside of themselves. And they have decided that they were going to choose love and choose this child. Okay, now, like I said, it's this is specific. Okay, but if you are in a situation where you are pregnant and you're trying to figure out if you should keep the baby or not, I think you should. I feel like your spiritual team has your back and they will support you as long as you turn to them and trust them. The divine, your ancestors, all of them will help you. Okay, trust me with this. Trust me with this. If you go to them, they will help you. Okay. I didn't even realize when I got pregnant and I didn't have the full support that some people have. If I would have trusted that they had my back all the way, because I wasn't even paying attention to all the things that they were allowing to happen for me, that they were helping me with. I needed one thing, boom. I needed another thing, boom. I was not paying attention. I wasn't in a state of mind to recognize that my team was there for me. The divine was like, here you go, baby. Here you go. What else do you need? And I was not paying attention to that. Okay. Trust and believe, when you are paying attention, you will know that you are helped, you are protected, and you are guided. So trust in your team. Go. There's no worrying. Do not trip out anymore. But I think that you've made a decision that you want to accept the child. You want to accept what is happening to your life right now. You're no longer thinking with your head. You're thinking with your heart. And that's perfectly fine. Now, outside of this situation, Somebody, I think somebody's ready for love. You probably were out of the game for a minute because you wanted to take time to heal, or you've been hurt really bad and you were just like, I ain't fooling with nobody right now. I'm good on that. You're out of it now. And normally when you're out of it, this doesn't feel like, oh, I'm bored, so I need somebody. This is like, I'm refreshed. I feel ready. Like, this is somebody who's actually worked on themselves, who's actually in healing, or who has been working on it, who has been healing. That's like, you know what? I'm ready to get back out there. I'm ready to be loved on. I think I can get the right person. Let's see how we make it happen. I feel it's something like that. Okay. Let's see what else we got. All right. Team, what else do we have for the collective based on this reading we have so far? What else can we add to this reading for them? What else can we say? What else can we say? Ooh. Say it with your chest. Okay. There's going to be, you got a community in reverse. Okay. This just makes me feel like, Gazoo type baby. This just makes me feel like you got some people. Okay. Basically, in order for you to fully be in the space to where you want to go out and try love again, you need to get some people out of your circle. You need to get some people out of your circle, because what's happening is that a lot of people have friends, and these friends are miserable, but they know how to put on for other people to make people think that they got it together, they're doing good, they're not stressing. Whether they believe it or they don't believe it, they think other people's believing it. Okay. And a lot of times when you have friends, you go to them for their advice, you go to them for their comfort and their validation. No. The universe is about to take those people out of your lives. The universe is taking some of those people out of your life. Okay? You don't need them. Either you don't need them right now, or you don't need them at all, because they weren't benefiting you. They really weren't. They were in your space, keeping you chaotic, keeping you at a place to where you questioned yourself. Why do you got to question yourself? You don't got to question yourself like that. So you have the community in reverse. And when it comes to love, I think this should be based off of you. If you don't got people in your circle that tell it like it is, if all you got are yes men's and yes women's or yes girls, nah, stop this instant. Stop this dynamic instant. Oh goodness, just stop it. Stop it. Yeah. If you ain't noticed, I'm goofy. I'm silly. Okay, I love laughing, right? Because I realize that's all you can do in order to get through is laugh. You can't take things too serious. Okay, but anyway, back to what we were discussing. The universe is going to take these people out of your life. You have people in your life that are not beneficial to what you're trying to do. So they need to be out. Either you're going to get them out, or the universe is going to get them out on your own. These people, I don't feel like they really want your best interest. They want what's best for you. I feel like they're there because of the fact that either they're monitoring spirits trying to keep you at a certain place, or they're just envious of your energy. And so they know, like, you know how you'll see somebody, or you'll watch a show of a kid that's rich, and their friends are like, oh, they're just gonna get this because they're rich. You just know. Well, how your energy is the fact that these people who want to pretty much coattail on you, they know you're going to get good stuff. They know you're going to be favored. They know you're going to be blessed. you know. So they try to stay as close to you as possible in order for them to be able to get that, to get the whatever falls off, you know what I'm saying? They want to get the rebound. So if you get a good guy, they want to be around to probably try to get that guy from you, you know what I'm saying? Or get friends. And a lot of times when you hook friends up with friends, that don't always end up right either. So pay attention to the people around you. Let's see what else. What else, team? What else do we have to add to this reading? Oh. Okay, we got the Magician in the mirror in the reverse. Right here. Okay. Let me see what else is coming with this. What else do you have for us? What else, team? Okay. Okay. We also got the Sun. All right. So you're getting people removed, and this person, I'm getting an energy that is a person that's going to come in, and it's going to be as if it's going to feel as though you never like asked for them, probably because you didn't pay attention to the things that you asked for. A lot of times we ask the universe or God, you know, whoever you pray to, whoever you talk to, we ask for a specific person. We ask for this and this and that, although we don't remember, unless you literally write down what you asked for and you repeat that same thing that you wrote down over and over again to the point that it is a memory in your mind, like a song that you can't get out of your head. We don't know what we asked. So there's things that we ask for, and then time goes by because we haven't got it, and time goes by and we don't continue to ask for it because we feel like, well, you already know, duh, you know. And so we feel like when the person comes in, we don't recognize that they are the person we asked for, right? And I think this is what's going to happen. I think what's happening is that some of you have some of you've manifested, right? But you don't remember what you manifested. That's what the Magician in the mirror at this point, that's what it says to me, is that normally if it was in the upright, that means that you were manifesting something, you were using your power, you was tapping into yourself and making things happen. But this makes me feel like you're not recognized what you've actually manifested, what you actually tapped in to bring forth, right? But what you don't know, even though you might feel like I don't know where this person came from, I don't know how they came into my life, just understand you are what? You are gonna have a good time with this person. This person is gonna bring you light and happiness, okay? Protection, growth. You're going to be able to bask in the lovingness of this person, okay? Another thing also, this can mean that you're ready for love in a romantic sense, okay? But also that you've been working on yourself and you're not paying attention to what you're creating that is making you happy. You're in a happy place. You're in a self-love happy place. You've accepted love within yourself. You allowed yourself to love you, and now you see it in a different manner. Now you see love differently than what you did before. Now you have a better appreciation for love, okay? And you're not thinking about love the same way you did. It's not all about head. Now you're let me say that a little different. It's not all about logic. It's not all about logic. It's also about what do you feel in your heart, okay? And you've taken out people and you've accepted the universe removing people in your aura, in your atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? That's not conducive to what you're doing right now. Okay, and you don't know the fact, you don't realize that you've manifested something amazing. You're not realizing that. You're not realizing the work that you've created, or the work that you've done that has created something. You don't see that. That is making you happy in a place where your energy is on point, where you're aligned with within. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Let's see what else, team. What else to the message? What else do we want to say? Okay, we're gonna go one more time. Anything for the try. Ooh, and because of that, you got the door to value. The door to value. Yes, you got it. Listen. You've done the work, okay? And let me tell you, it is the best feeling in the world to know when you've done the work and you're being seen for that. You're being recognized for it. And a lot of times, but when we don't sit down and just rest to analyze the stuff that we've gone through and what we've received and rejected, we don't realize that we are there. Okay, we're so used to this bustle, hustle type of climate in a society that we don't realize that, hey, wait a minute, we just achieved something. For so many people, achievement looks like this grand big thing, and if everybody else doesn't recognize it as an achievement, then is it really an achievement? Hell yeah. I said hell yeah. Okay. It is an achievement. It don't matter how big or how small it is. Achievement is an achievement, because guess what, when it comes to those works that's inner, that mess is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. If it was easy, everybody would be able to get on and do what they need to do, and it's not. That's why in the spirit world, when you actually do the work and you push through, that's why you're always congratulated, because it's not easy. And so many of our ancestors wasn't able to do what we were able to do. So trust and believe. Achievement, regardless what size it is an achievement. Okay, and because you've done the work, not only have you gotten to the point where you're going to be in a happy place with self-love, or with somebody loving you, you have the doors of value. So not only do you have love, but you have other things that you consider as a value. Okay, whether it's professional, whether it's actually a tribe of people who love you, and not a tribe that's not for you, but a tribe of people who is actually for you, or the love of your life being that person, and you get a whole family. Maybe family is a value to you, and you actually want to have kids, you want to be married, that's a value. If you want a business, and build from that, that's a value of yours. If you work for somebody and you actually want to be promoted and evolve in this business, in this place of work, that is a value to you. If you want to work on your health and get your health good, that is a value to you. Whatever the value is to you, that is what you have the door to. Okay, tenfold. All right, let's see if there's any details that we need to find out in this reading. This good reading. Okay, this good ass reading. Let's see what else we got. Team, is there any specifics that we need to know about this reading? Okay. Is there any specifics that we need to know about this reading? All right, let's see. So we ended up getting the Empress in the reverse, and then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So basically what I'm seeing right here, let me show you the two cards before I start explaining. The Empress and the Six of Swords in reverse. So basically, what I'm feeling right now is that this this falls under this community in the reverse, okay? And basically, the fact that you were probably around you were probably around people who was insecure, or you are around people that are insecure, and they're not doing much, okay? They're not doing much in their life. And so because they're not doing much in life and they have insecurities, they're going to hold you back. That's the whole reason why they need to be out of your life. That's the whole reason why the universe is pulling them out of your life, because they're not doing much for you, okay? They're not helping you at anything. They're not productive. And it's kind of like this misery loves company type of situation that is not going to be conducive to your whole growth, okay, and your healing and the love that you've gotten for yourself. Let's see what else is being said. What else can we be said? What else could be said for the magician in the mirror? I'm about to make a remix up on this piece. I've been doing it all day. All day, friend. All day. And on top of that, they've been gossiping and spreading lies about you. These people that don't really care for you, these people who claim to be your friends and claim to be people that love you and whatnot. Hi, friend. Hey. Like, nah, shut that shit up, bruh. No. They're spreading lies. They're not being truthful. So you gotta understand that it's time to let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be bad all by your damn self. You don't need to add people into that. And especially if you've done the work. Like, bruh, I am not about to do all this in vain. I'm not about to go through all this and not benefit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not an easy ride. Let's see what else. Let's see. Anything else we have for the collective? What else do we have? Anything else, team, that we have for the collective before we move on to the next bit? Okay. Well, we just got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Ten of Pentacles, because you've been working on yourself, you also have this door of value. This just confirms exactly what is going to be happening. It's an unexpected flow of abundance. You know, money. It's not only money. It's whatever is a value. Like I said before, it's whatever is value to you. Okay? That's what the Ten of Cups is. Whatever is value to you, you're going to be getting it. Whether it's a lump sum of money, whether it's a house, whether it's a boat, whether it's a car, whether it's, a train or a bike or a hat or a purse or maybe some shoes. Like, my bad. But yes, you have a flux of things coming in. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles was just a confirmation of what the energy cards had said earlier. Okay. So let's see if we can get one more. We get one more. Cool. If not, we're going to go ahead and move on to see what Lilith has. Okay, that was it. That's all they want to say. So let's see what the Lilith Oracle card has. Okay, let's see what they got to say for you. Give you a little bit of advice, let you know where you're standing, what they see. If anyone's wondering, I'll work on putting the deck of cards that I use on the description If I remember, it should be on this description, and then moving forward, I will start to put it on the description just in case we have some, people who might want to use the cards that I use, or we got some newbies who's like kind of curious on what to start with. I will let you know. Okay, so Mama Lilith, what do you have for the collective for this reading? Let's see. Anything? Okay, we have Adam, dark divine father of creation. Okay, 15, 1 plus 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. That's what? We got some problems over here with the adding. Let me read to you. The only reason why I'm reading this to you is because this has, a lot of times it has a little deeper meaning or activities that you need to, that would benefit you, so you can go deeper. All right. So with Adam, the dark divine father of creation, you have the Adam Oracle card signals a time to heal your dark divine masculine shadow. A shadow, I want us to pause right there to let you know that men and women have masculine and female, just in case you did not know. I know there's a lot of us out there that know this, but in case you're new to this, men and women both have masculine and feminine energy, okay? A lot of us, I know I performed in masculine energy predominantly, and it was something that I had to work on where now I have a balance of my feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so I don't want you hearing this and say, oh, this is for a guy. No, this is for masculine energy. Okay, a shadow that may originate with the father, parental ancestral patterns, and imbalances in relationships. Adam's story can show us the toxicity that can develop around power struggles between masculine and feminine, and why it's important to heal it within. The Adam Oracle card raises the example of what not to do and encourages you to release toxic masculinity that has held you back in your life. Adam was the first man and counterpart to both Lilith and Eve. In both biblical myths, he is portrayed as the defenseless man who just wanted submission from Lilith. He was then tempted into sin by Eve, who bit into the forbidden apple from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Both creation stories teach that women who don't submit to their husbands are evil, and that if they are not controlled, they will tempt their husbands into sin. Masculine energy is a concept is used in occult teachings to describe efficiency, competition, and action. Feminine energy is associated with emotions, the senses, and feeling. Everyone has a level of masculine energy within them, no matter their gender identity. You can gain an understanding of your masculine energy in your birth chart by looking at the zodiac signs most present in your chart. The masculine signs of the zodiac are represented by the active air and fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Water and earth are the sensory feminine signs: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Stand in your own power through supporting and harmonizing with others. You are transmuting your dark divine masculine power into light. Okay, so basically you're gaining a balance. Okay, with this card, this oracle card is telling you that you are gaining a balance between your feminine and your masculine energy. Okay, and continue to work on it so that you can have that balance and you will have the light. All right. Yeah, I don't feel anything on that. I don't feel anything else on that, so we'll leave it at that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and see what the angels, the archangels, have to say. All right. Did y'all hear that? I want to apologize for it because I'm a mom and I got kids that are young, so I'm gonna apologize for it. But if you heard that, she's no better than a cat. I think I've been seeing a lot of people on here. They be having like, "Excuse my cat." She just jumped up. My daughter was up here playing with it. I had to signal her to move and stop touching the tablet. Well, I'm like, I'm recording. Stop. She touching and singing and everything. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna get hurt. All right, let's see. Archangels, what do you have to say to the collective? What do you, oh, okay. Do I have another one? Because that was like, here. I'm here. I'm here. Another one. Oh, ooh, flying. Okay, listen, it's a windfall, baby. Okay, let's see what we got. So first came out is healthy lifestyle. All right, which says Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay. The next thing we got is gifts from God. Okay. It says Archangel Sandalphon. So I think that's how you say it. Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Okay. And when they say open your arms to receive, a lot of times it just means be in that energy to receive, just like what you've been working on, and you're ready for love. Just keep that open. Okay, don't allow anybody to shut it. Somebody piss you off or irritate you or rub you the wrong way, cleanse it out and then get back to it. Okay, you want to stay in that same energy. All right, we also have clear audience. It says Archangel Zadkiel. I pronounced that wrong. Zadkiel. There we go. Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Okay? Stay tapped in and pay attention to the things around you. Compassion is the last Archangel card. Okay? Compassion says Archangel Zadkiel. So somebody here must be working with Zadkiel or is connected to this Archangel from a past life or something, because he's here twice. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay, so as I said, keep your heart in a good vibration. Stay open, stay positive. Okay, keep everything in a good vibration in order for you. I think I said the same thing, close to the same thing on the daily energy read. Just keep your heart in a good space so that you can receive all that's coming to you. Okay, I'm not saying you got to be happy and cheesy the whole time. I'm just saying that if you feel bad, but then get over it. Do not swim in it. Okay, you can dip your toes in it. You can go for a quick dip and then jump out. Dip in and jump out. But do not sit up there and soak in it like a bathtub. All right. Yeah, I had to think that, like, you do want to soak in a bathtub. That's different. But I'm saying, as far as my analogy, when it goes to not stewing in the negativity, not stewing in the things that you feel is not for you, like work on being positive, work on transmuting that energy for the better, to make it positive. Okay, always, if you feel bad, you can go ahead and allow yourself to feel bad, because that's how you process, that's how you send information to your body on, oh, okay, this is how I'm feeling due to, or this is what I'm thinking due to whatever emotion you're feeling. Feel that emotion, analyze it, and analyze it so that you can determine what you need to do in order to get out of that situation, and do what you need to do accordingly. Okay, whether it's to go on a run, to go work out, to go sing, to go dance, to go create, whatever you have to do in order to transmit. Go talk to somebody, get a hug, you know what I mean, go skating, bike riding, whatever it is. Do that in order to get you back in a good mood so you can continue to be there. I'm not saying you got to stay cheesy all day, but you want to be able to have control of how the energy flows through you. Okay, and you do that by allowing yourself to feel, but then also finding ways to get yourself back into a better place. Okay, that was your reading for the day. I hope everything was to your liking. I hope it answered whatever it is that you needed to hear. It confirmed whatever you needed to confirm, and it helped you. Okay, soon I will be posting. I'm gonna see if some people reach out for personal readings, because I do personal readings. I just haven't posted it on site on my postings yet that I do personal readings. My personal readings were selective, but now I'm going to be opening it up to people. I will keep you posted on that. So if you do need a personal reading, shoot me an email, let me know, and then I can work out something where we actually can get set it up with one. But as far as it being open to everyone where I just have it out and they can just go, I don't have that yet for the full public. But if you personally reach out to me through email, or you put a comment like personal message, or how can you are inquisitive about it, then I'll go ahead and reach out back to you and let you know how to move forward from there. Okay, but don't take anything personal and don't take anything serious. Okay, just move with the flow like water and listen. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, your energy open to the universe, and it will give you all the information, the signs, and the answers that you need. Okay, stay grounded and hydrated, and I love you. I'll see you on the next one.